Hello and welcome to this week's top tip for wellbeing from me, Ian Haken, founder and chief Dorothy here at Yellow Brick Road. This week's tip is another effectiveness tip. I talked about effectiveness 2 weeks ago. I talked about how we can prioritise what's important more than what's urgent and how important that is to do that. And I'm going to talk about the other stuff. If we were to talk about the Eisenhower matrix from where that was derived, we talked about some stuff that's down the bottom that's not urgent, not that important, and what we do with that stuff basically. It's not urgent or important. The first question we need to ask ourselves with that is, does it even need doing at all? So can we just get rid of that stuff? If there's something that keeps cropping back up on your to-do list, and you're not getting it done for whatever reason, you could be procrastinating on it, so it might need doing, but it could be, when you actually analyse it, it's neither not important nor urgent to you. And then if it is that, and it's in that what they call the fourth quadrant, I'll point over there because this will be in reverse, the fourth quadrant on the Eisenhower matrix, then we really need to consider giving it up. But if it's in that other quadrant, or we feel we still do need to do it but we haven't got the time right now, a great way to do this is to get someone else to do it. So we can either delegate it, devolve it, automate it, or outsource it. So if you have a team, you have people within your organisation you can delegate to, and you don't need to be the boss to delegate. You can be a member of a team, but just know somebody else is quicker, slicker, more accurate at doing a particular task over you, so it might be better to give that task to them, and you may take something off them that you're better at. So delegation's the first thing, just giving that task away. Could you do this for me? Give it back to me. Devolving that task is the next step on from that. We can ask that somebody always does that task. We don't have to ask them to do it. The task comes in, they do it. They just report back to us to say that it's been completed in line with the rules we gave them when we devolved the task to them. Automation. I'd say the new kid on the block, but it's not that new anymore. There's great automation tools out there all over the place. For instance, I've now found that I can record these videos straight to YouTube and then be able to post them without having to go through putting them on one piece of software, changing them onto another, etc, etc. That saved me about half an hour of moving backwards and forwards. A little bit of automation I've done, and then putting it into the next system, my MailChimp system. But there's loads of automation we can do. There's loads of little things we can do to make routine tasks get done for us. There's lots of tools and things we can buy out there. And then finally, we can outsource, which leads to this week's guest actually on Wellbeing Wednesday. So I'm going to be talking to Serena Fordham, who is a professional PA and runs a team of professional PAs. We're going to be talking in that session about how you can be more effective as an entrepreneur and kind of some of the tools. But you can use the services of somebody like Serena, as I have done, and other PAs in the past, to just simply take the task away from you, give somebody else who's competent and able to do that task, who doesn't work in the organisation, at a much lower cost than yourself. If you work out your hourly rate as an old equation, if you divide your salary, or the salary you anticipate to earn if you're in a growth startup business and maybe not earning what you want to earn, divide that by 200 and then divide that by 8, that's roughly going to be your hourly rate. Now if you can get somebody else to do that work for less than that rate, that's going to give you value in your business. So that was this week's tip, a bit of a summary around how to get rid of the tasks that are in that lower quadrant in the boxes, things that don't necessarily need doing by you right now. Thank you for watching. Do enjoy Wellbeing Wednesday. We'll be on Facebook Live at 12:30 this week, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you.